Welcome back to the Curiosity Cave. This has been a big week in the YouTube community for me. I guess it all started off with meeting up with some YouTubers on Wednesday, and then we also had the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame ballot this week, and fortunately I was one of the people that was nominated and selected for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame, and I appreciate everybody that participated. Thank you, Ray, Scott, and Brad, for all the hard work in putting this together. Congratulations to Shane, Shoebox Legends, Mike Hitman 23, Chris from Missouri, and John 3D 80s Kids that joined me in this 2026 class. I'm kind of shocked. I'm very surprised. I watched the first video by Brent Richards, and I go, "Wow, I got a vote." That feels good. And then I started getting more votes, and I'm sitting there, what's going on here? And I'm feeling all the gratitude, a lot of gratitude for this community and all the people that voted, that nominated me, and to all the people that watch my videos. Just very appreciative of the whole community. And from that, it's just kind of a surreal time going through that and being nominated and selected, and real heartfelt thanks. The next item I'm going to talk about is Wednesday. Drew Clean Cheap Shots came to the Twin Cities, and we met up with him and a couple other guys, and I'll kind of go through this. That day I met Drew at Ballpark Baseball Cards in Apple Valley, Minnesota. It's a small shop, but it's just packed with cards and memorabilia. And Drew and I went in there for a little bit. I did pick up a few items there. That's where I found most of my items that day. I found a Johnny Weissmuller Dixie lid, a Villa ice cream, or Villa. I found a Harmon Killebrew cut from the front of a Post cereal box. 1962. I found a 1959 Yankee ticket coupon. And then I found 3 cash-in cards from 1929. Sonny Jim Bottomley, Hack Wilson. You can see he doesn't have much of a neck on that one either. And the final one that I picked up, this one looks like it's been tribbed, Hall of Famer Chuck Klein. It's just great finding these there. He had some other cash-ins. They weren't Hall of Famers, but nice to get a hold of some of them. And next we went to Antiques, Minnesota, and we met Rob from Commenting Collector. We had a good time there. I'm going to have a video at the end of this pickup and event discussion, and you'll see Rob. I didn't get any video of Josh from Peeps Wax Packs, but we met Rob at Antiques, Minnesota, and we walked around there for a while. And I think you'll see some more video on Drew Clean Cheap Shots coming out in the next this week sometime. So after we left Antiques, Minnesota, we went over to Snuffy's Malt Shop and met Josh from Peeps Wax Packs, and we had a good time. Drew had an unforgiving trivia session with us, and I think Rob and I tied with answering 1 out of the 5 questions Drew brought up to us. And we had some burgers, and a couple guys had malts, and we had a good time there. So the next day I went antiquing at some local antique shops in the town that I live in, and I found this batch of 35 Arco 8x10s, and the dealer there wanted $10 for 35 of them. I got home and I sorted through them, and I did get a complete set of Philadelphia Phillies, 1971 Arco, and there were some other, teams in there. The Pittsburgh Pirates, no Clemente, but there was a nice maybe three Manny Sanguins in there. There was a Luis Aparicio. There was a lot of Pirates, a lot of Yankees. It was a nice little buy for $10, I thought anyway. So then on Saturday, I went over and I met Cracker Jack over at the Maplewood Mall in Maplewood, Minnesota, of course. Went to a show, and I videotaped some of the show at the end of this video. Now, I did pick up some hockey cards. I got a nice O-Pee-Chee Ray Bork. Then I got a few of the Topps version. These are the prices he had them at. I got a bundle price at the end because they're all Ray Bork. So I got a pretty good run of Ray Borks right now. It's one of them deals you can't refuse when you get a bundle price, especially when they include Minnesota Wild Star, Kirill Kaprizov, I should say. A couple of really nice cards of his. So it was a fantastic week for me in the YouTube community. Check out all the channels I mentioned: Drew, Rob, Josh, and Jack. Jack just put out a video with his pickups from the show, so check it out. Got a couple of awesome pennants. He's got the World Series from '65, Dodgers versus Minnesota Twins. And then he also got a nice old Philadelphia Phillies pennant. And again, thanks for everybody for the YouTube Hall of Fame nominations and all the people that watch my videos. And thanks again to Ray and Scott and Brad for taking care of that. So check out the video now, and talk to you again later this week. Hey, Drew.
Hey.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Scott.
What do you see?
Well, I'll tell you a kind of a sob story. I think that Gretzky, that's a third-year Gretzky.
Yeah.
And I pulled it as a kid out of a pack. And one of the first cards I ever got graded was a Gretzky that I had for many years. And it came back a 6. And now I see you can buy it for $20.
Oh, wow.
Kind of for the price
There's
of
some Hulksters.
grading. So yeah, kind of a sad story.
Just walking into the Maplewood Mall show. Here's the view from the show. All those tables all the way around the top. There's Pokemon City back there. Stuff for the kids, the old carousel. And then in the far back, there's more cards, another loop like this. Excuse me.